a comprehensive pilgrim's guide to the 4 holy Buddhist sites. When it comes to Buddhism, one cannot overlook the 4 sacred sites that mark significant milestones in the life of Buddha. These are destinations that every devotee and culture enthusiast dreams of visiting at least once in their lifetime. As Buddha was about to enter Nirvana, his beloved disciple, Venerable Ananda, expressed a concern how beings could show their respect towards him. Buddha replied that there are 4 places worth visiting and venerating, which are where he was born, attained enlightenment, delivered his first sermon, and entered Nirvana. Today, these 4 sites are Lumbini, Bodh Gaya, Sarnath, and Kushinagar. These sacred places attract millions of devotees and are among the top tourist destinations in India and Nepal. Lumbini, Nepal, the birthplace of Buddha. Lumbini, one of the 4 most important Buddhist sites, is a place every devotee wishes to visit at least once. Located in southern Nepal, Lumbini is not only the birthplace of Siddhartha Gautama, Buddha, but also a symbol of enlightenment and peace. With its majestic natural beauty and sacred atmosphere, Lumbini attracts millions of Buddhist visitors from around the world. Prince Siddhartha Gautama was born in Lumbini, Lam Tayanai, southern Nepal. Today, in the sanctuary of Maya Devi Temple, named after the prince's mother, there is a stone slab marking the place where Buddha was born. Above the slab is a damaged sculpture depicting Queen Devi holding a sala branch after giving birth. The prince was able to stand firmly on a lotus pedestal right after his birth. When you arrive in Lumbini, you will feel a serene and peaceful atmosphere. The road to Lumbini is surrounded by lush green fields and small hills, making the journey truly enjoyable. From Kathmandu, you can take a bus or hire a private car, which takes about 8 hours by road. The winding roads and beautiful scenery will make your trip memorable. The heart of Lumbini is the Maya Devi Temple sanctuary, marking the site of Buddha's birth. Here, you will find a sacred stone marking where Buddha was born, with a remarkable depiction of Queen Devi holding a sala branch, symbolizing birth and reverence. This area serves not only as a sacred stop but also as a place for devotees to express their admiration and respect for Buddha. Nearby is the Ashoka Pillar, an important historical monument erected by Emperor Ashoka in the 3rd century BCE, marking the site of Buddha's birth. It also serves as a testament to the growth and spread of Buddhism over time. South of the pillar is the rectangular Puskarni Pond, where Queen Devi is believed to have bathed before giving birth. The sacred garden developed in recent years, located outside the Maya Devi complex, features around 40 monasteries from Asian Buddhist countries. At the end of a beautiful tree-lined path is the World Peace Stupa, Vishwashanti Stupa. Today, Lumbini's sacred garden is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Lumbini is not only famous for the Maya Devi Temple but also has many other cultural sites. The rectangular Puskarni Pond is an ideal stop for relaxation and reflection. The recently renovated Sacred Garden is also an interesting spot, featuring around 40 monasteries from Asian Buddhist countries like Japan, Thailand, and Sri Lanka. These monasteries reflect the cultural diversity and beliefs within the global Buddhist community. At the end of the tree-lined path is the World Peace Stupa, a must-visit site built to honor and pray for world peace. From here, you can enjoy a panoramic view of the surrounding area and feel a sense of tranquility. Lumbini hosts several important Buddhist festivals annually, attracting many devotees and tourists. Here are some notable festivals. Buddha Jayanti occurs in April or May, according to the lunar calendar. This is the most important festival in Lumbini, celebrating the birth, enlightenment, and nirvana of Buddha. Activities include processions, prayers, and sermons. Visitors can participate in traditional rituals and enjoy vegetarian dishes. Dhamma Day, usually held in July, this festival marks the day Buddha delivered his first sermon at Sarnath. In Lumbini, monks and devotees organize sermons on Buddha's teachings, along with meditation and prayer activities. Vesak takes place in May, coinciding with Buddha Jayanti. Vesak is the largest festival in Buddhism, commemorating Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and nirvana. In Lumbini, this festival features activities like lighting lamps, processions, and cultural performances, attracting millions of participants. Ananda Jayanti, celebrated in November, this festival commemorates the birth of Venerable Ananda, Buddha's beloved disciple. Activities include chanting, sermons, and prayers, emphasizing the importance of friendship and support in the Buddhist community. International Buddhist Festival, usually held in December, this multi-day event gathers Buddhist devotees and scholars from around the world. Activities include workshops, cultural exhibitions, and knowledge-sharing sessions about Buddhist teachings. Pavarana occurs in October, marking the end of the rainy season retreat. Devotees hold prayer, meditation, and sermon sessions to honor Buddha and the teachers. Lumbini is not only a travel destination but also a spiritual haven for those seeking peace and enlightenment. The journey to Lumbini will provide you with unforgettable experiences, both cultural and personal. Make sure to set foot in this sacred place to gain a deeper understanding of Buddha's philosophy and the mysteries of Buddhism. 2. Bodh Gaya, India, the place of Buddha's enlightenment. Bodh Gaya, also known as Bodh Gaya, is a small town located in southeastern Bihar, India. It is not only famous for the Bodhi tree but also one of the most important pilgrimage sites for Buddhism worldwide. Millions of devotees and tourists flock here to venerate and seek enlightenment, where Buddha attained enlightenment over 2,500 years ago. Bodhi tree, a symbol of enlightenment. The Bodhi tree is an ancient fig tree where Buddha meditated for 49 days and attained enlightenment. Today, this tree has been preserved and has become a sacred symbol for millions of devotees. Surrounding the Bodhi tree is a vast courtyard with walls and Buddha statues, creating a serene environment for meditation and prayer. Other sacred sites. In addition to the Bodhi tree, Bodh Gaya has many other sacred sites that visitors must not miss. Vajrasana, this is the place where Buddha meditated and attained enlightenment. Vajrasana is built of stone and is very close to the Bodhi tree, giving visitors a sense of closeness to Buddhist history. Maya Devi Temple, this temple is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site and is one of the oldest temples in Buddhism. With its unique architecture and beautiful Buddha statues, the Maya Devi Temple is an ideal place for worship and learning about Buddhist history. Giant Buddha statue, near the temple is a giant Buddha statue, 80 feet tall, depicting Buddha in a meditative posture. This is a standout photo spot for visitors. A pilgrimage from Varanasi to Bodh Gaya is a wonderful experience for those wanting to delve deeper into Buddhist culture and beliefs. During the journey, visitors will not only experience Buddhist sites but also the unique cultural aspects of India. Bodh Gaya is an essential destination in the exploration of Buddhism. With its sacred sites and tranquil atmosphere, it is not only a place for worship but also a place to reconnect with oneself and seek enlightenment. 3. Sarnath, India, the place of Buddha's first sermon. Sarnath, also known as Deer Park, is a small but incredibly sacred city located in Uttar Pradesh, India. About 13 kilometers northeast of Varanasi, Sarnath is situated near the confluence of the Ganges and Gormati rivers, creating a picturesque setting for those who come here. Known as one of the holiest destinations for devout Buddhists, Sarnath holds profound historical and spiritual significance. Sarnath is where Buddha delivered his first sermon after attaining enlightenment under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya. Here, Buddha taught his first teachings to his 5 disciples, marking a new chapter in the history of Buddhism. The Deer Park, where this event occurred, not only serves as an important site but has also become a symbol of enlightenment and the dissemination of Buddha's teachings. Deer Park. The Deer Park is the holiest site in the Sarnath area. Surrounded by lush greenery and a peaceful atmosphere, it is an ideal place for meditation and reflection. Visitors can learn about the history of Buddha's first teachings, along with sculptures and statues built to commemorate this significant event. Other sacred sites in Sarnath. Sarnath is not only famous for the Deer Park but also has many other sacred sites that visitors should not miss. Dhamek Stupa. Dhamek Stupa is one of the most prominent architectural structures in Sarnath. Built in the 5th century, this stupa is believed to be the site where Buddha delivered his first sermon. Standing 43 meters tall and 28 meters in diameter, Dhammik Stupa is not only a symbol of Buddhism but also a wonderful piece of art with intricate carvings. Dharmarajika Stupa, close to Dhammik Stupa, the Dharmarajika Stupa is believed to house many relics of Buddha. This stupa has a cylindrical structure and was built around the 3rd century BCE. It is one of the oldest stupas in India and attracts many Buddhist devotees. Sarnath Archaeological Museum. This museum houses many precious artifacts related to the history of Buddhism and Indian culture. Visitors can admire statues, sculptures, and other artifacts from the early days of Buddhism. The museum not only helps viewers understand the history of Buddhism but also preserves India's cultural heritage. Giant Buddha Statue. The giant Buddha statue in Sarnath is one of the standout attractions for visitors. The statue depicts Buddha in a meditative posture, with a compassionate and serene expression. It is an ideal spot for visitors to pause, reflect, and take memorable photos. When visiting Sarnath, guests not only come to venerate but also have the opportunity to participate in various cultural and spiritual activities. The area frequently hosts prayer sessions, meditation, and courses on Buddhist teachings. Visitors can join sermons led by monks to gain a deeper understanding of Buddhist philosophy and practice. Sarnath is not only a famous tourist destination but also a sacred place where one can find peace of mind and connect with the rich cultural heritage of Buddhism. With its holy sites and solemn atmosphere, Sarnath is an essential stop on your journey to explore Buddhist culture and beliefs. 4. Kushinagar, the place of Buddha's Nirvana. Kushinagar, also known as Kushinagar, is one of the most sacred destinations in Buddhism, located in eastern Uttar Pradesh, India. This site is not only where Buddha passed away at the age of 80 but also holds significant spiritual and cultural value. Kushinagar attracts millions of devotees and tourists worldwide, seeking tranquility and a connection to Buddhist heritage. Kushinagar has a long history, being the place where Buddha chose to enter Nirvana, concluding his 40-year teaching journey. Buddha's departure from here has created a solemn atmosphere, making Kushinagar a revered sacred site for Buddhist devotees. It not only marks Buddha's footsteps but also symbolizes the impermanence and transformation of life. Nirvana Temple, a symbol of impermanence. Reclining Buddha statue. One of the most important sites in Kushinagar is the Nirvana Temple, which houses a 1,500-year-old sandstone statue of the reclining Buddha. This statue is about 6 meters long and depicts Buddha lying on his side, with a serene and compassionate expression. Visitors often quietly walk around the statue, showing respect for the impermanence of life and gratitude for the teachings Buddha imparted. Nirvana Stupa. Next to the statue is the Nirvana Stupa, standing 45 meters tall and 10 meters in diameter, encased in glass with no entrance. The cylindrical stupa is believed to have been built at the site where Buddha entered Nirvana. The area around the stupa is very tranquil, providing an opportunity for visitors to meditate and reflect on life and death. Other sacred sites in Kushinagar. Besides the Nirvana Temple, Kushinagar has many other sacred sites that visitors must not miss. Mahaparinirvana Temple. Mahaparinirvana Temple is a famous temple in Kushinagar, preserving relics related to Buddha's departure. It is built in traditional Buddhist architecture, with a spacious and serene atmosphere, making it an ideal spot for meditation and prayer. Japanese Temple. The Japanese Temple, also known as Nipponzan Myohoji, was built by Japanese Buddhist devotees. This temple is notable for its unique architecture and beautiful Buddha statues. It frequently hosts prayer and sermon sessions. Chinese Temple. The Chinese Temple in Kushinagar is also an interesting destination for those who appreciate Buddhist culture and architecture. This temple features a unique design that reflects the blend of Indian and Chinese cultures. Thai Temple. The Thai Temple is one of the most famous temples in Kushinagar, attracting many devotees from Thailand and other Southeast Asian countries. This temple is not only architecturally beautiful but also hosts various cultural and spiritual activities. In Kushinagar, many cultural and spiritual activities are regularly organized, including prayer sessions, meditation, and courses on Buddhist teachings. Visitors can join sermons led by monks to gain a deeper understanding of Buddhist philosophy and practice. Kushinagar is not only a popular tourist destination but also a sacred place where one can find inner peace and connect with the rich cultural heritage of Buddhism. With its holy sites and solemn atmosphere, Kushinagar is an indispensable stop on your journey to explore Buddhist culture and beliefs.